Regenerators are among the most interesting and creepy enemies that you'll find in the game Resident Evil 4. First seen in Chapter 5-1, these are probably the creatures that most players will remember from their playthroughs of the fourth entry in the series, thanks to a very creepy breathing pattern that they omit, as well as the fact that they seem to be nearly invincible the first time that you encounter them. Like most enemies in the game, we don't have much knowledge of where exactly Regenerators come from, other than knowing that they are a byproduct of the Los Illuminados experimentation with a leech-like form of Las Plagas. These experiments were done in the vein of seeing how many plagas a human body could support, the end result being a creature with incredible durability, able to regrow any of its limbs that may be lost in combat thanks to a very high metabolism. However, these enhancements came at a cost. The cost of the creature's ability to think like a human. Via combat with these creatures, you'll find out that they tend to have several living plagas randomly placed within their bodies. However, these plagas are unable to be seen with the naked eye, instead requiring specialized equipment used for thermal imaging so that they can be spotted. However, Los Illuminados' experiments with these leech-like plagas didn't end with their Regenerators. Further experimentation with these creatures yielded a new species known as the Iron Maiden. Its name based on the 19th century torture and execution device. The Iron Maiden is essentially an advanced version of the Regenerators. Spikes now covering its body, it constantly convulses as it moves around, and it's got more leech-like plagas than a standard Regenerator. It's also worth noting that these creatures seem to be a bit more flexible than their brethren, able to elongate their arms and even spikes to attack their prey more effectively. Other than these things, however, we know very little about these creatures. Be that as it may, however, they leave one of the most lasting impressions of any creature that you'll find in this game. Virtually indestructible, with teeth like razors and glowing red eyes, these are not something that you want to run into without a proper plan of action.